Now, a few weeks back, me, my buddy Kong Style, we had Splinter Shield and Lieutenant Buzz Lightyear all sat down for like a round table conversation about seasons, year 6, the new DLC, and everything in between. Because there was a lot of community backlash during that Ubisoft Forward event, if we could even call it an event for the Division franchise, where we really didn't get a lot of information and they kind of just threw bombshells on us. And then later on added a season's FAQ trying to answer some of those questions, but the community was still not having it. And even till now, I am still getting comments about it doesn't matter because Seasons is about to happen. Why are you doing build videos because Seasons 2.0 is about to happen? Why would you play this if Seasons 2.0 is going to ruin this or ruin that? I get it. There's a lot of questions up in the air, and there's a lot of community members that are just fed up with the game, and they just want things to be the way they are, but, obviously better. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you back to that roundtable conversation. We're going to give you different ideas and different ways that Seasons 2.0 could work. And hopefully the developers listen to us because they have been very quiet for about the last month. And it's very telling. So let's jump into this and then I'll catch you up to speed. All right, here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, so sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But in today's video, we're going to jump into that roundtable conversation, hopefully answer a few questions, and, well, give you some ideas on how this could work come September. But remember that Seasons 2.0 is not set in stone. Things are, bound to be tweaked or whatever from now until then, and that's why they give us these little how you doing, hey guys, we're going to do this, and then the community goes and then they kind of tweak it. Think of it like the specializations, right? So the specializations were going to have this huge rework. We were going to get Specializations 2.0 during year 4 of this game. And, well, we're in year 6, and, well, that was canceled because of the backlash. And then they found out that it wouldn't really mold well with PvP. So then they ended up just trashing the entire concept, which the community was kind of hesitant about because we were really looking forward to a rework to the specializations, because as of right now, they're just placeholders. They're not used that often, and, well, they're mainly used for either the attachments that they unlock or the passive talents that they unlock. But I'm getting a little off subject here. So, Seasons 2.0, how could this work? Because we have all gotten the answers and everything from the developers basically telling us that we're not going to be able to play on our characters for 90% of the season, and then during the climax intermission period, we'll be able to do the seasonal content with our main characters and blah, blah, blah. And the community hated the idea. Not just disliked, not just indifferent, but hated the idea. So much so that I started getting feelings like Specialization Rework 2.0, where the community had such a backlash that the developers had to pivot, and then they ended up just trashing the entire idea. So in this video, we're going to go for the pivot, because I don't think they're just going to trash the idea. We're way too far along for that. And if they've already been developing this, they probably already have their servers and all the, things set up for these seasonal characters. So in today's video, we're going to focus on the pivot aspect of that. How could the Seasons 2.0 work, and how could the community grow to love the idea? Because as of right now, none of us like the idea of Seasons 2.0, but the ideas that I have in this video might push you to wanting Seasons 2.0 if it was made the way that we come up with. But don't take my word for it. I hope you have your popcorn ready because this is a great conversation with some Division legends. And, well, it might open up your mind to what could happen and how this could save the Division 2. But that's it for me. I am Kamikazevondoom. I hope you enjoy this conversation. Add to the conversation in the comment section below or in chat. And don't forget to shout out where you're from. It's always cool to see where everyone's from. But all right, intro is all done. Let's go ahead and jump over to the conversation on how to save the Division 2 and Seasons 2.0. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out. I'm Kamikazevondoom. And roll that footage. Here's my last part on this whole seasons thing, and I'll see what you guys think. How, and I'll probably, I'll go into more depth about this later, but how to make this actually work and how to actually execute this in a smart way. And this is the portion why I'm going to DM this to all the devs, and I'm going to say, please watch this. The way to execute this is pretty simple, and it really doesn't take a math whiz to understand this for content, for the community, and for the game to thrive, is to make it exclusive rewards for the seasonal character only. Once you do that and establish, hey, you can play the season, sure, do your stupid leagues, do your stupid global events, do whatever you want on your hardcore and your main, do whatever you want as advertised. If you want to do the new Manhunt Scouts, you can do the new Manhunt Scouts, cool. But you have no access to the premium reward track, you have no access to any of the new skins, and you have no access to any of the apparel events. The apparel events will be exclusive to your seasonal character, the exclusive items, the exclusive weapon skins, the exclusive whatever the fuck you want to do, put it to the seasonal character. That way your seasonal character acts as your season pass. That way you get all your shit, you get all your exclusive shit, and as soon as that climax mission happens, you can transfer it to your main. That way, if I want to do the apparel event, I can jump over to my seasonal character, do the apparel event, and then I'll have it later, or unlock it then and there, what have you. But that gives you the option to, I just want to do the seasonal character on my main character. Like, I just want to do the seasonal stuff on my main. Like, I don't give a shit about any of the exclusive rewards. Like, I know a lot of people out there that have never bought a season pass, that will never buy a season pass or an apparel event, and they just want to play the new content. And that would give you the opportunity. Like, hey guys, we know you love our season pass. We know you love this and this and this. Well, now we're going to make it exclusive to the seasonal character, because then that pushes everyone to the seasonal character for those cool exclusive things. And I think just locking it all behind and then, oh yeah, you can transfer it month 3 out of 4 months, it kills the entire game for PvP, for hardcore, and for veterans, because I'm not going to be making new build videos if I have to make a brand new character every season. It's just not going to work out that way. It's going to be, well, it's just going to mess up altogether. And I think that's what I would do is I would make the seasonal characters have all the exclusive stuff and all the exclusive rewards and push people to play the seasonal character for that. But then I would also, going back to the PvP part, you have to add fucking leaderboards and rewards and some sort of incentive to play. Like, they switched up the conflict UI to show all of your stats and everything a few years back, and it looks amazing. But that was the last thing they ever did. Like, if you could add leaderboards to that, like weekly and monthly leaderboards to both the Dark Zone and Conflict, would change everything. And then we haven't even talked about clans. Like, are we going to have seasonal clans? There could be clan activities. There could be clan events. There could be clan leaderboards. Like, there are so many parts of the game that are just not touched. We could have clan season levels. Dude, if you leveled up your clan during the season with your seasonal characters, you get exclusive rewards for your clan members. Bro, come on.
Sure.
Like, if this isn't me putting my hat in for like creative lead, I don't know what the fuck. Like, come on. It's slam dunk, dude. I don't see it.
Yeah, I think you do have a lot of great ideas here, and are raising a lot of important points. Because this seasonal character thing, if done wrong, it does feel like just it could kill so much momentum across so many different classes of players.
Right.
Right. From content creators to the casuals. So there's just so many questions about how exactly how is this all implemented? How is this going to be run? Mm-hmm. I like your idea about kind of making the seasonal characters the season pass. You get your season pass and there's your seasonal character, and it's all locked into that character until the season's over, till you accomplish that, finish that climax mission.
Yep.
I think that could be one way to keep it fair and keep it somewhat consistent, right, until the end. So yeah, I agree with a lot of what you're saying. I'm just kind of sitting back here trying to think, can I improve? What might I do to improve that, or what other ideas might I have?
Right. I got you.
As I listen to you, Kami, Jay-Z comes to mind. Massive's got 99 problems. Their seasonal character is all of them. It isn't just one, it's all of them. That is their hurdle. Yeah. How do they make that seasonal character resonate, not for the new players that are coming on, the onboarding players that are coming and won't know any difference, but for someone like me, you, like Matt, that have been here since 2016, and we've ground out, multiple thousands of hours. We have our perfected builds, and now we're being told, hey, you're going to put those on hold. You're going to start all over. And I think that's where all of the negative vibes for this new season is coming. How do they incorporate that in? Like you said, how do you make it so you can actually take your main character, the one that you're comfortable with, the one that you've min-max to the very last degree? How do they incorporate you having the ability to use that character for more than just the last few weeks of a season?
Right.
If they can overcome that hurdle, and that is a massive hurdle, no pun intended, but if they can overcome that, then I think they'll win back and get out of, this toxic spew that's flying around right now concerning it, partially created by them, their lack of explanation of everything. You know what I mean? Like, right. This is a creation of their own device here. They basically thrown out just little bits of detail, left the community to try and just sort through it and figure it out on their own. And that's created like a lot of this negativity around it. But also that's a massive, massive, massive change to all of a sudden say, hey, everything you've worked for, it's irrelevant. Mm-hmm. You're starting over. Mm-hmm. And that's something we have never seen in the division ever since 2016. So we're going on, 8 years? You've never seen that. And, to come out kind of willy-nilly, if you know what I mean, and just kind of half-heartedly explain it, almost like this is all we have to go on. This is all we're going to give you right now. I think it caused more problems than offered.
Dude, the amount of questions and negative backlash because of the
lack of communication.
Yes. So my question for both of you, and then we'll talk about the very last blurb of their Ubisoft forward, because it's laughable. So my last thing about this season's 2.0. what are your predictions? All right. And I will give you mine at the end. So whichever one of you want to go first. So what I'm asking is, Buzz gave us a statistic earlier. I don't know if I'm going to have it in or if it's going to be edited out, what have you. But he basically looked up the division's post-game, showcase, if you will. And the ratio
The upvotes and down.
of likes to down likes is horrible, but it's also telling that the community did not like what was being told or the way it was being told. So obviously there's going to be a pivot. There has to be. And if not, they have to come up with a good explanation on why they're trying to do this.
Right,
Because
that ratio was, I mean, tells you all you know about it right now, what the community is thinking about it.
so do you think they're going to change anything? And if so, well, actually, no. Okay, here, just an easy question. What do you think's going to happen? Do you think they're just going to keep explaining something, or do you think they're going to make some changes?
Matt, you go first.
Okay. I have theories.
Based off of this reaction, because you, dude, all right, here, let me just really quick, 2 statistics really quick, because I still have it on my channel. So I made 2 polls, right? And I made these days apart and days ago. So they've had time to spew. All right. So 4 days ago, I made a poll and it says new seasonal characters, master difficulty, and Manhunt 2.0. What are your thoughts? And I gave 3 options. Looks good to me. It could be worse, or nah, what the fuck? What is this all about? This thing has 2,000 views in the last few days, and 56% said, what the fuck is this? 27% said, well, it could be worse. And 18% out of 2,000 said, well, it looks good to me. So what is that? That's 70, that's 80, 83% said it could be worse or what the fuck. So mid to negative response. My next poll only has 2 options. This one I got a little bit more polarized. I said, okay, well, who's ready for a full breakdown and rant? I was kind of, promoting this in a way. And I said, who wants to know more about Seasons 2.0? And the first option is, nah, I like it and understand it. And the other one was, yes, please explain and prevent all these riots. And that's at 80% out of 1,300. 1,300 people voted, and they're all saying, yes, please explain this and prevent riots. Because a lot of these people, this 80 to 85% mid to negative, a lot of it is just due to not knowing what the hell these people are talking about. And is it going to ruin PvP, hardcore, and I have to now start over at level 1?
Yeah.
So with all that being said, all right, so let's put all of that crap into account. This is just a or B. Do you think they are going to A, just explain a little bit further and try to get people on board? Or do you think they will pivot and try to change something? Because they have until, September. So
3 months is not a lot of time for the extent of these changes to make a lot of to make a major pivot. I could see them changing some verbiage and making it seem like they're pivoting away, but I don't think that they're gonna make any big changes from what they've already announced.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you, Matt.
But I want on the theory question, I want to address that because this could not necessarily throw a wrench, but kind of put all of this in a different light. I have a strong suspicion about the purpose of these seasonal characters. one of the things we've been saying from early days is that, ever since that final message from Keener in Division 1 is that we would be given some kind of choice at some point to go rogue. And especially with a lot of the events from the latest season, I really think that with these seasonal characters, we're going to get that option finally.
Ooh, hold the phone. Hold the phone. I think Splinter Shield, I think the Hunter just came up with a hot take. Holy shit.
I have to take.
Dude,
Putting it on the table.
let me try to digest that one. Holy shit. Okay.
Think about it.
Okay.
Think about it.
So
With Kelso, he's taken, we saw what happened with Keener and Kelso,
okay.
and the way they framed a bunch of stuff in this latest season where they showed Parnell
Right.
and Keener both doing objectively good things for survivors of the dollar flu and everything. We heard those audio files where they're genuinely helping people out, showing their good side,
Okay. All right.
and highlighting how, especially with the descent comps, highlighting how easily Isaac can be fooled, or how easily it can think like, oh no, this person's rogue now, but maybe they haven't really done anything that wrong.
All right, I got it. Hold on. I got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dude, they need to just go ahead and send us a check. Just saying, just send it out to the Division Watcher. Just send it to us, please. So here's the thing. I love this, and I'm going to spin off of your idea, and you're going to like it. So imagine this. You have a seasonal character, right? At the beginning of the seasonal character, you have this cutscene, this scenario, and something happens. You have a good guy and a bad guy. You can either choose to side with the good guy, or you can choose to side with the bad guy every single season. And every single season, at the end of that cutscene, you get the option. Are you going to stay Shade? Or are you going to go Rogue? Now, your decision changes the seasonal activities for that season. So, say you choose...
I would love that.
Say you choose Shade. Okay, well, you're defending a control point against rogue agents. You're hunting down a high-value target in the underground. Let's say you go to Coney Island to take out the Hunter for some sort of challenge for that amusement park mission. These are all like Shade agent type things, like you're taking them out during the season. Or you choose Rogue, and then you could have where you're disrupting a Shade tower, or you're hacking a beacon, or you're, I don't know, you're ambushing a resource, a division agent. So what would then be, defending a control point from rogue agents turns into you go up against division agent during like a resource convoy. So that's the same difficulty, but instead of it saying rogue agent, it would say division agent, and your watch in the brick on your shoulder would then be red for that season because you're rogue. See what I mean? So they could easily then tailor 2 seasons, essentially, just reskin one Shade agent, one rogue. Bada bing, bada boom. You have exclusive content. And for that season, you get to choose, I'm going to be bad this month. Okay. Yeah. Or at the end of the climax, you could then go back and do it the other way. All right.
Yeah.
So you spent 3 months.
These streamers going like, not going after or uniting with Keener, a rogue season, or like in their title of their streams, and like this season or something. Yeah.
Or at the end of that climax, they give you the opportunity to streamline the entire season as the opposite. And dude, that would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, man. That would be fun. If only we were all in a group where they would listen to such ideas and I wouldn't have to resort to YouTube.
Ugh. That raises another question though. What if you're if you chose a rogue and you get into a group with others who have not yet gone rogue?
Oh, well, then you could shoot them. Absolutely.
Yes.
No, but I mean, like you have your friends list, and like for that season, you've chosen rogue, and maybe others out. I wonder if you can still group up. Or, I don't know.
Oh no, you wouldn't.
Still possibly some problems with the implementation.
Yeah, that's true.
Ever since they announced it that same day, I was like, I wonder, just because of the stuff that's happened in this latest season, I wonder if this is part of the reason for the seasonal character thing. Because it's a way I could see that. Because in the past, I've always been like, nah, they're not going to do that because then they have to make the whole game.
Right.
They give us the ability to toggle.
To give us that ability to toggle to rogue or not and change things up for everybody.
Wow.
Depending on which brand. Wow. But if it's contained to a season, I can see it happening. I can see a possibility of being implemented. So
imagine
that's why I'm dropping on this discussion right here at the end.
So you're at a control point. Your control point is green, and then you toggle rogue, and all of a sudden your control point's red because you're rogue.
Yeah, possibly. But I don't think it would be something you would toggle while you're out.
Oh, you would pick before the
world. You would pick from the beginning. You would either rogue or shade at one point, and that's how it'd be.
So you would have your custom curation of content based on your rogue path versus your shade agent path. So yeah, I would think at that point you would have to squad up with other peoples that were also taking your same track.
Yeah, it would have to be two different servers.
Possibly.
Yes, two different servers, yes. Now, what you could also do is then have exclusive rewards for one side and the other. And the only way to get the exclusive rewards for the other side is to redo it during that climax period.
Yep.
Dude.
That would be one way to sell seasonal characters and make them make more sense.
Imagine, dude. I'm about to sell
way down to the new players.
Yeah,
I'm about to send this to fucking Julian and sell this, dude. Imagine.
Give people the option to take just a little taste of what the darks.
All right, so here's the deal, right? Here's the deal. I'm selling it to you. I don't know if you guys have time. You guys have time? Yeah.
Yeah.
He said 5 more minutes. So
go for it.
All right. I'm going to sell you this idea really quick. You start a story, or you start a new season. It zooms into Washington, D.C. Keener's there. He's doing some shit, and he looks to you, and he says, "Are you in?" And you either say yes or no. And then right then, you have your 2 servers. You got your Shade server, you got your Rogue server. Each server, under my pitch earlier, each server would have exclusive content, whatever it is. So it would be rogue agents at control points, hunters in underground, or the other end, it would be division agents at control points, or what have you, high value target at whatever the fuck. Now, you progress through these seasons, either rogue or shade, the entire season, separate servers, either your rogue or your shade, so that you and all your buddies, hey Buzz, you want to join me? Nah, man, I'm shade this season. Huh, what? Lame. Like, I'll be over here with Matt, the rogue server.
Yeah.
Lame.
Come on, man.
You know how cool this is?
Rogue side.
So then you're progressing. You get your exclusive rewards for either being shade the whole season or rogue the whole season. And then as soon as you're done with the climax mission, whatever, you send it over to your main characters, what have you, but then you get the option to just fast track through all the shit as either a shade or a rogue that was opposite, so vice versa. And then that's your like 1 month window to get the exclusive rewards from the other side, so that no one's really missing out. It just forces you to do the whole thing twice. So then you're getting player engagement, you're giving them the choice, and you're giving them the option to go back and get all of the rewards, so nothing is truly exclusive. It's
Right.
and it just seems like a home run, man.
Win.
Anyways, all right, so the very last thing was player expansion, and this is gonna
Player expression.
expression, my
Yeah.
bad, thank you.
I
Now
think they're just going to give us custom cosmetics and
this
patch designs and things.
this thing sounds horrible, so it's a very short thing. So just reading through this, I can already tell it's really bad. So it says, later in the year, we're thrilled to introduce an array of enhanced player customization features. So it's just going to be features, something for us in customization. However, it's nothing new. And it says the Division 2 already offers a wide range of options to customize your character. Now, to enhance that experience, we're excited to introduce a streamlined flow. That's it. So then it says this is a new approach to consolidate all custom features into one. So I'm hearing I get to save my outfit with the way my character looks, and I might get a loadout separately, which I already have, and they're just going to make it easier. So then it says it's going to be a new user-friendly interface, simplifying the process. So what this says is, hey guys, later in the year, we're excited to give you an updated UI. That's what I'm hearing. Nothing too crazy. So the big meat and potatoes was Seasons 2.0, and we knocked it out. Thank you guys for this. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this.
It was a joy.
Nice. Yeah.
No, I had a good time. It's always a good time with you guys.
Talk about Division.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
Me too. And
Toggle for 3 months. Oh my God, man.
you know how sick that would be?